Yeah, so Luciano was telling me about this cargo, you know, that the
Mm-hmm.
Besties got it from Lang and them potentially. I was saying, like, in my opinion, I don't think it's a big deal at all, you know? But, you know, yeah, and now we're here, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Arush says that, you know, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah, but bro, like,
it's not a big
the way
deal.
I look at it is what it is because I try to do the same thing when I had the card in the past, you know? Like, I really think Lang and them didn't do it because they know they're gonna suck at it. They're gonna fail. They're gonna get countered and anyway. And sadly, even if they give it to us, we would be the same, you know, most likely the same result to us too, you know? They get countered and anyway. So they probably made a snake deal, whatever, you know, give it to them. Which is what I've been trying to do in the past too when we had the card.
I mean, we just come out of a war with these guys, and
Yeah,
I do think that like maybe. Remember we started hearing about like potentially like that they were using the besties to put a hit out on Queenie. Maybe they're trying to like maybe they're trying to work with the besties in some way, kind of like how we used to.
Nah, but listen. Let me tell you something, alright? Let me tell you something. You know this, Harry. If Lang is one thing, he ain't working with nobody. You know what I'm saying? That part, he will never work with anybody. He might be using people, but he will never work with anybody, brother. Think about, but bro, like even when I was trying to work with Besties, he shit on me. Even when we split, I mean, if tried to work on Besties, it didn't work out, right? So like, I can't really, I don't think he's like the working type of guy. He's more like giving a shitty deal type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think before I wouldn't give a, but my problem is after fighting these guys in a war and seeing what happens when one of them gets their hands on a PDW, that's what bothers me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the last thing we need
100%.
is besties, you know, to have more class 2s just swinging their cocks around.
No. I do agree with that. That part I do agree with. But you know, like the best is already are set for life. You know, sadly. So you know, it's
Jesus
like
Christ. Whatever Lang is doing, you know, it didn't breach any kind of agreement. I do think it's a bit of a spit in the face, though. But you know, it is what it is. Especially when you got Luciano calling the guy up, like offering to help with them getting raided. He's like, you know, saying, "Oh, we can transfer you one of our properties," you know.
yeah. But here is the thing, though. Lang didn't say it to us, though, did he? Now.
Exactly, it's what my problem.
No. But that's what I'm trying to say. You know, he's making his own shit. You know, he's doing his own shit, right?
Yeah,
So
but
he didn't like really spit in your face either, because he's not the one who called us and said, you know, he gave it away. You get me?
what I'm saying is like there was like we're supposed to be keeping each other in the know about cargo, no?
Yes and no. We're supposed to do cargo together, but you
We're
know,
supposed to hit
selling
it
the
together,
car
yeah.
and shit doesn't matter. You know, like we try to do the same thing when we had it multiple times.
Like what all I'm saying is right. It just there's just no effort at all. Like come on, like if we'd sold I guarantee if Luciano sold a car to the besties and the cargo hasn't been around for weeks, he would definitely call them up and just give them a heads up. Yo, you probably shouldn't go hit this. No? It takes like
Luciano
one
would do
phone
that.
call that takes like 2
No.
minutes.
Luciano do that, but again, you know, it is Lang, aka the hardhead. You know, like we know it. Like that part ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But listen, man.
one-sided though.
Yeah, I know it's one-sided, but I'm gonna try to turn it right. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Does that make
But
sense?
why are you bothering when, like you said, they're just
I'm
putting
bothering,
class 2s in the hands of the enemy who us
brother, because
hard?
everybody is our enemy.
Sure, exactly, but I still, if I found out like from this point onwards, we gave a card or whatever, any type of weaponry to besties, I'd be about it, no matter the reasoning. Back in the day is different when these guys were like literally like, you know, I wouldn't call them, they weren't allies, but you were in good with them. You could speak to them logically. Now after this breakups happened, this war, if I found out deals were being made with the besties, I'd be pissed about it. These guys slaughtered us.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's same time not our business too, though, is it though, right? Like same
Why, but
thing we
why,
could
I
have
don't
done.
understand why we're trying to coddle these guys when they give nothing back. Why are you doing, like, why?
I'm trying to do it because I know what happens when we put the fire and the fire gets big. That's what I know. That's the issue here, brother.
Basically, what
You
he's
know what
saying
I'm
is
saying?
he's a
I know what.
A force to be reckoned with. A monster we can't fight.
100%, because the Lang got the biggest tongue in the city, brother. And his tongue might not speak much, okay? Like, I can speak, Harry, I can meet you 9 months every day and talk with you, have a good time. Lang can feed you one breakfast, and that breakfast, you'll be like, that's my king right there. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality here, boys. Like, let's be real here. Like, we know this. You know Lang for years, brother. You know how he is, man. People who have might with you since day one, the second you feed them breakfast, they might be like, you know what, I'm out. Now, here is the thing, though. What we have here, what we're trying to, do is Gucci. What, I don't know what he's doing. I guess it's Gucci for him, right? It's better to see him and his people, see what they do, if they crumble or not. You know what I'm saying?
I just think you're getting played by this guy. I think he's probably like, all...
Yeah, playing, because what's the play? You know what I'm saying?
The play is, I reckon he gets given information from us, gives nothing back in return, and then behind our backs, he's giving shit to the besties.
Yeah, but I don't care about the bestie thing, though. Like,
you should. We got in the ass.
I did the same thing, brother.
It was different, Arush. You were basically boys with Audrey, whatever the his name is. Forehead. It was very different. How can you... It's not like that anymore.
Like, what if he's friends with them then? How is that different then?
He's not, though. I guarantee the only way Lang doesn't give a about besties. The only way he's doing this is probably to us in the ass.
Bro, why would he?
There's been two situations. One, man apparently put a hit out on Queenie with the besties, and now apparently they're giving them key cards. Like, how can you ignore that?
Listen. The Marty part, 100% probably happened, because Marty's a dumb. And
well, this happened too. There's no way Sophia's lying.
No, this one happened too. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think he did it to us over, bro.
Yeah, maybe he didn't do it to us over, but the problem is.
His way to do that.
The problem is, like, we know he hates the bestie, so why do business with him at that? That's I feel like that's like the bigger point, right? I don't think Lang's trying to us over. If you wanted to us over, you would have done so already months ago. Right, but my issue is, okay, you hate people like the besties, you hate people like the man, you despise them for all the shit that they've done to you, for all the shit that they've done to the South, for all the shit they've done to Cypress in general. Why even entertain the fact that you're going to be giving them potentially class 2s, putting them on a silver platter, so that they gun us down later down in the next war that we have?
Exactly. Well,
right?
that's my problem. The whole thing is.
It's not, but it's not about him trying to fuck us over, right? That's two different things, Harry.
I don't think. Okay, when I say fuck us over, I don't think directly trying to fuck us over. I think he's playing snake games behind everyone's back, where he has complete deniability. I think damn well he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid. It just pisses me off how, like, you two go and, like, try and cater to the guy and trying to, like, fix this bridge that's broken, and, like, you get nothing in return.
Yeah, but what else we gonna do, though, brother? What else we gonna do? Like, this is the cards we got dealt, right? And what else we gonna do? We're gonna shower the bridge.
For once in Lang's life, you should leave it in his court to make amends. He started all this shit.
We actually split up. We hang out with people. We talk with people. We do jobs with people. Like, people actually feel like part of something. That's I hate to say it, but that's the greatest part with the split that happened. You get me? It's not us, just all of us hanging out together all day. That's it, But so I don't think, like, that part I don't want no apology for. But the stirring part and stuff, obviously it happens here and there.
So why would Lang not offer the card to us to buy it when we have money?
That part I don't know, but I assume he knows we're gonna get clapped anyway.
I'm over it. You guys can do whatever the you want with the North and Lang. I'll have no part in it.
Bro, listen. What I'm trying to say, why are we making a shit card bigger deal than what it is, though? Like, we literally have done the same. Like, it doesn't matter, bro.
Because I'm allowed to feel a certain type of way when these guys slaughtered us. I watched 5 people get taken down in a 0.2 with a PDW, and this guy's feeding them more. The fact that, like, they're so nonchalant, no one's bothered about it, just kind of, I don't understand it. I don't understand how you try to justify this situation at all. If I had a
I don't try to
card,
justify
there
it.
was
I'm just
no
saying it's
way
not a
I'd be
big
trying
deal.
to sell it to the besties at this point. Before, yes, I even wanted to, like, you know, I told you before, when you were good with them, we should lean on these guys as much as we can. That it's not like that anymore.
No, I agree. Listen, the only reason I don't think it's a big deal is because same thing. Like when Lang was with us, or even not with us, he hated that I used to be working with Besties or have a deal
Right,
with
so
them or
do you not think
anything,
it's a bit odd how now he's completely flipped the script and is doing this? Do you not wonder, like, why a little bit? It's not just like,
No,
oh,
no,
well,
no.
like,
I'm
does
not
it
saying I
not
don't
does it
wonder.
not
I'm
seem a
saying
little bit off to you?
no, but here's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying he's doing the same thing I was doing, right? Maybe he's doing it now, and if that's the case, like, how is that my problem though? You get it? Or our problem? If we did the same thing he's doing, you get what I'm saying?
I just don't think you can compare, like, you and Four had known each other for years, and we know that Lang despises them. So the
I
only
don't think
way
Lang's trying to build a
the
relationship.
only
with
way
them.
Lang would do something like this is if he's playing some kind of game or he wants something out of it.
If he most
But
likely
what's
come
he getting out of it?
or game, but that's exactly, and that's fine, right? Whatever he gets out of it is Gucci. But
Is
I
it
don't think
fine
he's
though?
playing the.
Is it fine though?
Like,
If
how
is
is
Lang,
that our business if he's getting something out of it? Like, I don't get it.
brother, these guys slaughtered us in a war. What if
No,
Lang's
brother,
been working
I
with these
agree.
guys for months? Well, not months. I don't know how long we've been split.
But that's what I'm saying. If Lang wanted to us over, he would have continued to us over, and he would have done it way bigger than this small stuff. Lang can us over easily if you actually want to become a snake tongue. You know what I'm saying? I mean, know this.
Just saying, like, I think you know. You don't know what kind of conversations Lang is having with the besties behind our backs.
And even if they have, why would I care? That's what I'm trying to say.
The reason I think you should care is because we just come out of a war with these guys and it wasn't too long ago.
Agreed, right? Agreed. But that's like saying, like, when Lang used to tell me what not to do with these guys, and I was still doing it with them. You get what I'm saying? It would be literally the same situation here.
It just concerns me with, like, Martin, his history with a lot of those people, and now the shit with Martin and the Queenie, this apparent hit, and now, like, they're giving him key cards for whatever reason. If we were to go into another war with the besties, I'd be concerned.
Well, concerned about, like, what you mean, like, getting us over, because besties will always sadly over, you know?
I'd be concerned that they're getting told to us over.
Oh, like that. I don't know about that. I don't know. But
Nah,
even if they do,
I mean,
like, who cares, bro? To be honest, like, at this point, listen,
that
everybody's
seems
checking everybody.
the whole Queenie thing seems like it was a Martin thing. It doesn't seem like it was a Lang thing. Lang would seem like it was
literally does this type of stuff. Like, he's known for it, man.
like Lang seemed pretty genuinely like surprised and pissed about it when he heard about the whole hit on Queenie shit or whatever, or I don't know.
Listen, Lang is the type of guy who will shit talk us. Let's be real here, but only he can shit talk us. That's like the way it is. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, I know maybe for once, I might, like, we're not on the same page here, but I don't want to make stuff bigger than what it is. After the Ilya situation, I'm like, I'm trying to slow and steady. Rather be chilly, or even if we're not chill, neutral, whatever you want to call it, just do our thing. I don't want to, like, put more gas.
Look, Arush, I think you speaking to Lang and all that. I mean, listen, I'm getting pretty tired of this shit. I think yesterday was the last straw for me in that sense, right? I'm just gonna focus on the South. Not gonna really focus on the North at all. If communication needs to happen, you can do it on your end. I think I'm just gonna take a step back for a little bit in that sense, and see how things go. I'm gonna focus on the South more and more, and then just keep to ourselves, at least on my end, on my part. If You want to continue talking to Lang? You continue talking to Lang. Communicating with him. I respect that. I'm just so fed up with this shit. I mean, we saw it the hard way in the city. I saw it the hard way. Diplomacy in this city don't work. Not with any other gang, and certainly not with the North. Not at least in the way I imagine and the way I see diplomacy. So, you want to handle that, you handle it. But I think I'm done with this shit.
Well, I think what you're saying though is pretty reasonable though. Like I cannot blame you, to be honest. Like I said, like I don't think we focusing on ourselves is a bad issue at all, boys. We should always focus on ourselves, right?
Yeah.
I just don't think we should always we shouldn't carve into the games and we shouldn't put on the fire. We focus on ourselves, we chilling, to be honest. But
So what information is he giving you?
Information he given me, the only information he given me was about, like, example, Teddy sending him some weird messages.
So,
He
but
told me
you
about he
just
was
proved
reading
my
the
point.
messages.
Like, that's what I'm saying, Arushi. You
Yeah, but
call
what
this guy up,
information
feeding
should
him
he give- no.
information, and what's he
Yeah, but
giving in
what
return?
information should he give us?
You don't
bro,
think
if
they're
he does
up there
nothing?
working on the same shit we're working on?
Brother, you want me to tell you the truth or the lie?
The truth, always.
The truth always? Okay, brother. You think any of these is working on anything except Sophia?
I mean, they have, like, Martin, who's, like, the
Martin. who's
computer
around,
hacker
once a
genius
month.
guy.
Larry, who chill with the boys. Bro, listen, I'm not around enough. But even when I'm around, I don't see these guys. Like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day,
I'm just saying that you
telling
just
you,
proved
like,
my
they
point there,
lazy.
Arush. Like, you called the guy up trying to give him info. I'm just saying, like, what have we got back? This is the point I'm making.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you, right? But then again, like, I started this information knowledge 2 days ago, right? Like, straight
Oh
up.
my god.
Okay. I understand maybe Clark and blah, blah, blah have done their stuff in the past, but I just started doing my thing. You get what I'm saying? And if it doesn't work out, worst case, gonna burn me. You get me? Ain't burning nobody else's time or effort, you know?
Yeah, well, listen, you know, well, I just think it's sad, but you guys, you know, you guys always free to do whatever you want. Yeah. It's all...
Listen, listen, boys. What Luciano said here, though, is good. Like, I believe it or not, what he said here is the perfect thing. Like, yeah, we should focus on ourselves, you know, and that's not an issue. We should focus on ourselves, do our thing like like we have, right? But I also don't think we should, like, put more fire into the fires, you know what I'm saying? We should avoid to put the fire, and that's it. But focus on ourselves 100%.
I will say, maybe if Lang hears about this whole Sophia telling what told Clark about the business he made with the Besties, you know, I don't know. He probably is gonna get pissed off about that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, he might get pissed off at Sophia about that, because, you know, that's Lang.
Well, I don't know if we should
and,
do that
you
or
know.
not. You know, that you're talking about fires and shit.
Sophia, what do you mean? Like telling what? Telling Lang that Sophia told us?
Giving us information. I mean, that's where information has come from, right?
I don't mind that at all. I'll give him a call on Monday. I say, yo, brother, we heard you sold a car to Besties. I thought, man, why don't we hit it together? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll straight up call him out on that. That shouldn't be a problem at all. He's gonna ask where. I'm gonna say, hey, Sophia told me. I mean, told us.